What is going on, guys? This is your boy Gunner 2 times bringing you another video. Now today we got some heartbreaking news, honestly, for the Call of Duty community, and it's about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer. The Gaming Revolution has said in his recent video that I have heard some recent information he started that apparently as to why it hasn't released yet is because the game is apparently very different to the original Modern Warfare 2, and they've changed a lot of things, and they don't think the community will like it. This is kind of a tough subject to really give opinions on because it's not, I don't think it's Activision saying this. I really think it's the devs saying like, hey, we are changing a lot about Modern Warfare 2 that the community really loves, but we don't want to release it because it doesn't resemble Modern Warfare 2. That's how much an impact that Modern Warfare 2 had on the whole gaming industry, right? The devs are saying like, this is not Modern Warfare 2. The community wants the game to remain the same, just like how it was back in 2009. And then you have some of the other people that just want the game to be fixed because of all the problems that it had. Now, I'm in that group where I want the game to be fixed, but I don't want it to be so fixed that it doesn't feel like Modern Warfare 2. Things are underpowered, things don't work, certain guns is meta. I don't want Modern Warfare 2 to be like that, but I could side with the game being balanced. Like, I do want one-man army balance. I do want commando lunge balanced. I want danger close balance. I want noob tubes balanced. I want a lot of things balance. I am very open-minded to what the devs have done to Modern Warfare 2 because Modern Warfare 2 didn't receive a lot of updates back on the 360 or PS3. It didn't receive anything like the forgotten patch that Robert Bowling was tweeting about back in like 2010, 2009. None of that stuff happened on Modern Warfare 2, so the game was just complete unbalanced and a mess really for the multiplayer, but it was so much fun because everything had a purpose. And in today's newer Call of Duties, everything's tried to be balanced, and the things that's overpowered get nerfed drastically and then they're just obsolete. But with Modern Warfare 2, everything was good. Like, I could outgun a ACR with the MP5K if the other guy doesn't have no aim. I could outgun an M4 with the mini Uzi if the other guy doesn't have good aim. Like, it was a balance. Plus the game had flinch, so if you're getting shot at, it's going to be kind of hard to shoot back because the game had flinch. But like now, we don't really have flinch, so it's a different type of era we're in right now. Like, the Modern Warfare 2 and compared to the Modern Warfare 2019 is a completely different era. Don't feel bad that you're like making the game balanced or applying those updates that Modern Warfare 2 should have had, but don't make it to where, like I said, everything is like underpowered and then it's just like a bland mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, us Call of Duty players love to have some things overpowered, but we also like to have balance, if that makes sense. So if the ACR M4 is going to be meta weapons, make the UMP45 and the MP5K just as good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be a balance somewhere, and that's what Modern Warfare 2 needs, is a complete balance to where everything works but not overpowered. Let's just hope that they didn't like drastically change maps or drastically change kill streaks. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully the foundation of Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer is still the same, but just updated and fixed. And plus, I don't really think that the devs are really scared to release it. I just think they're scared to receive that backlash from the Call of Duty community, because the Call of Duty community, I'm telling you, man, we're getting worse and worse every year with developers and stuff like that. Like, the stuff we say, we get kind of reckless with it, you know, like sending death threats and saying you're gonna bomb somebody's house, and you know, like, we're getting reckless with it. Some people lose their jobs, you know, threatening their kids, their family. It just gets out of proportion. It is, a video game is not that serious. And if Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is fixed, unfortunately the developers will receive that type of hate because people will be going completely bananas because they're going to be mad that the game has not or is not the same as Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009. And that's what I really think is really the main focus at the table right now, is the community backlash. Seriously, some people are going to be threatened saying like, I'm not going to buy it because it's fixed, and you know, it's just going to be a trend and everybody's going to follow. Like, if their favorite YouTuber says, hey, I'm not buying Modern Warfare 2 because it's not the same, it's going to they're going to follow that YouTuber with what he's saying. So I could definitely understand both sides of the table for sure, but you know, like, you can't just release Modern Warfare 2's campaign and then release 2 statements saying you have no plans of releasing the multiplayer, and then say like the devs is scared because the Modern Warfare 2 does not resemble the same Modern Warfare 2. You can't do that. Like, it's either one or the other. You're either going to release it or you're not going to release it right now. Maybe at a later date, but like not right now. You know what I'm saying? Just a little confusion because, like I said, the COD community is so edgy that they're just waiting for that moment, you know? So just make the right decision. Don't be scared. Be confident. You know, as a community, let's be positive and give them feedback and just keep our minds open so they can feel positive of what they've been working on for these years. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, this is your boy Gunner 2 times bringing you another video. Please like and subscribe and comment your ideas below. And I am out, man. Peace.